Hey guys, what's up? It's me. Today we're going to talk about the most famous monster from the mountains, the one and only Yeti. We have so many questions. What does the Yeti look like? Does it live alone or in a pack? Is it friendly or aggressive? But perhaps the most important question is, does the Yeti really exist? The clues are out there, like the scattered footprints in the snow or the alleged Yeti scalps hidden in monasteries. The trick is putting the pieces together. Let's explore the origins, sightings, physical evidence, and ongoing investigations. Are we any closer to uncovering the truth behind the mystery of the Yeti? Part 1. Origins of the legend. Before we can start talking about Yeti sightings, we first need to learn about how the legend began. The legend of the Yeti has deep roots in the culture and folklore of the Himalayas, particularly among the Sherpa people who have lived in the shadow of these great peaks for centuries. For them, the Yeti was known as the Mede, which means Abominable Snowman. They believed that the Mede was either a spiritual guardian or a ferocious mountain demon. However, the earliest written mention of the Yeti actually comes from a British colonial official named D. Fraser in his 1850 book, The Highlands of Central Tibet. He included a brief account of a mysterious wild man dwelling in the Himalayas. But it wasn't until much later that the Western world took notice. During the early days of mountaineering expeditions in the 20th century, tales of the Yeti started appearing more frequently. In his 1925 book, My Quest of the Hidden Kingdom, mountaineer Natambazi described seeing a tall, dark figure moving like a bear at 15,000 feet. This was the first published sighting of the Yeti in modern times, and it helped to spark public interest in the mystery. Part 2. Famous sightings. Now let's jump into some of the most famous Yeti sightings. These sightings have left an indelible mark on the Yeti narrative and have served as the basis for countless theories and debates. Mountaineer Eric Shipton, while on an expedition in 1951, captured photographs of strange footprints in the snow. Although the prints were never conclusively identified, they became iconic images in the search for the Yeti. One of the most well-known accounts comes from Sir Edmund Hillary and his climbing partner, Tenzing Norgay. During their historic ascent of Mount Everest in 1953, they reported seeing a large, hairy creature that walked on two legs. While there are some skeptics, many believe that Hillary and Norgay's account is one of the strongest pieces of evidence for the Yeti's existence. Their story, along with others, has led to ongoing debates and investigations into the possibility that the Yeti could be a real animal species. Despite the lack of concrete proof, the allure of the unknown continues to fascinate researchers and adventurers alike. Part 3. Physical evidence. The quest to find physical evidence of the Yeti has led to numerous intriguing discoveries. Footprints found in the snow have often been attributed to the Yeti. Some of these tracks, which are occasionally larger than human footprints, have been discovered by mountaineers and researchers in remote regions of the Himalayas. The existence of these footprints, while intriguing, remains controversial due to the difficulty in verifying their authenticity. Another piece of potential evidence are the alleged scalp and hand kept in Himalayan monasteries. These relics, said to have been obtained from previous encounters with the Yeti, have not been subjected to rigorous scientific analysis, leaving their origins uncertain. A series of DNA tests conducted on samples taken from these and other alleged Yeti remains have yielded conflicting results. Tests in the 1960s and 70s produced inconclusive results, while more recent tests in the 1990s and 2000s showed that the remains were linked to bears. However, even these results have been challenged with claims that the samples were mislabeled or contaminated. Regardless, the tantalizing possibility that the Yeti may be a distinct species has spurred continued exploration and investigation in the region. Explorers and scientists alike remain hopeful that one day, concrete evidence will shed light on the true nature of this elusive creature. Part 4. Scientific explanations. Many scientists attribute the Yeti sightings and physical evidence to a combination of factors, including misidentification, folklore, and the challenging terrain of the Himalayas. Some researchers believe that the Yeti may be a case of mistaken identity, or known animals such as the Himalayan brown bear, the Tibetan blue bear, or even lungers have been misidentified as the Yeti. The rugged terrain and harsh conditions of the Himalayas make it easy to see how these animals could be confused for something more exotic. Additionally, the effects of altitude and snow can play tricks on the eyes, creating optical illusions that could contribute to the mystery. Survival of a large primate in the harsh climate of the Himalayas is also brought into question. Critics argue that if such a creature did exist, it would need a significant amount of food and resources to survive. The scarcity of vegetation and limited food sources in the high altitudes make it unlikely that a large primate could thrive in the region. Furthermore, the lack of fossils or conclusive physical evidence adds to the skepticism surrounding the Yeti's existence. Some researchers argue that the legend of the Yeti may have its roots in ancient folklore and mythology, which have become intertwined with actual sightings and experiences. The blending of fact and fiction has contributed to the enduring mystery of the Yeti. The cultural significance of the Yeti in the region cannot be ignored. In some areas, the Yeti is seen as a mythical protector of the mountains, and its presence is revered by local communities. This cultural reverence has also played a role in preserving the mystery of the Yeti, as many locals are reluctant to question or challenge the beliefs of their ancestors. Finally, the remote and difficult terrain of the Himalayas makes it challenging for scientists and researchers to conduct thorough investigations. The lack of infrastructure and accessibility in some parts of the Himalayas hinders the ability to collect physical evidence or obtain reliable witness testimonies. This geographic isolation has contributed to the persistence of the Yeti mystery. Part 5. Cultural Impact. Over the years, the Yeti has permeated popular culture, featuring prominently in movies, documentaries, video games, and literature. From classic films like The Abominable Snowman to more contemporary works like Yeti, the movie. The Yeti's image has become synonymous with the mysteries of the unknown. Documentaries have explored various aspects of the Yeti phenomenon, attempting to separate fact from fiction. Shows like Finding Bigfoot and Monsters and Mysteries in America have dedicated episodes to the Yeti, examining potential sightings and analyzing supposed evidence. Video games have also capitalized on the Yeti's popularity, with the creature serving as both a mythical and terrifying antagonist. The Yeti's presence in popular culture reflects our fascination with the paranormal and our desire to explore the boundaries between reality and the unknown. It also highlights the creature's cultural significance and its ability to capture the imagination of people around the world. In Nepal and Tibet, the Yeti remains an integral part of local folklore and mythology. Its image is often used to promote tourism, with many travelers venturing into the Himalayas in the hopes of catching a glimpse of the elusive beast. Local communities have embraced the Yeti's cultural importance, using it as a way to preserve their heritage and connect with visitors from around the globe. The Yeti has become a symbol of the mystical and spiritual qualities associated with the Himalayas, attracting those seeking a deeper understanding of the region's unique culture. Part 6. Ongoing Mystery. Despite the scientific skepticism and lack of concrete evidence, the mystery of the Yeti continues to captivate the minds of many. Modern expeditions have utilized advanced technology, including drones, thermal cameras, and DNA analysis, in an attempt to uncover the truth behind the legend. These efforts, while yet to yield definitive results, demonstrate the enduring allure of the unknown and our innate curiosity about the world around us. The possibility that the Yeti could be a real species, albeit one unknown to science, continues to intrigue researchers and explorers. The remote and scarcely explored regions of the Himalayas provide the perfect setting for such a creature to thrive. As we continue to venture into these uncharted territories, we may be closer to unraveling the truth than ever before. The Yeti's enduring presence in our collective consciousness is a testament to the power of mystery and the human fascination with the unknown. Whether it exists in reality or only in our imaginations, the Yeti will continue to capture our curiosity and inspire wonder for generations to come. So, is the Yeti really hiding in the Himalayas? Or is it just a mixture of myth, mistaken identity, and our deep desire to believe in the extraordinary? Perhaps the truth lies buried under the endless snow, waiting for the right moment to be revealed. The mystery of the Yeti will continue to captivate our thoughts and fuel our curiosity. Who knows what secrets the Himalayas still hold? Till then, keep exploring. The truth is always closer than you think. Alright guys, that was our video on the Yeti. What do you think about the Yeti? Do you think it's real or just a hoax? Leave your thoughts below. If you liked this video, do you want to forget to leave a big thumbs up and subscribe so you won't miss any of our latest videos? Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.